I'm gonna make another quick one about decision fatigue, and you could do a quick Google search and find all the data and the research and the studies, basically showing more decisions you have to make, the higher the chance that you'll make a shitty decision. And basically, the way I always like to look at things is you're gonna widen the gap between where you are and where you want to go, or what you want. And so, if you look at all the things that are on autopilot in your life, it doesn't matter if it's like you consider it good or bad. Like, remember, there's no morality. Like, it doesn't really matter, right? If you look at the decisions on autopilot, like you wake up and you look at your phone, you don't think. Like, it's not something that has a lot of variance. It's the same thing every day, right? You don't think about which route you're going to take to work, right? Every time you go, you don't go, should I go this way today? Should I go that way? Like, you just do the same thing. You've reduced your decisions down to one or two options, and that's easy. It happens on automatic, right? And you could look at various examples. So now when it comes with food, okay, so we make such a fucking dramatic, thing with food, which is fine. Just understand the mechanism and the principles at work, given the context of, decision fatigue. And one of the other things that happens is when you increase variables and you don't know about variables, and you add in emotional variables, you're far less likely to be accurate in your tracking, even if you're tracking, right? And so when it comes to all that, one of the best things you can do, probably the best, probably the most underrated, is eat the same goddamn thing every day, right? Everybody who is always talking about, I need to variety. If you actually observe what you're doing in real life, not what's coming out of your mouth, because that's not reflective of reality. If you have to actually observe, you're probably eating the same 3 to 5 things every day. It's probably all the variety that you have, because it probably is on autopilot as well. Right? And so, knowing these things, if you can eat the same repetitive thing daily, a couple of things happen. Number one, it becomes easy to hit the right amount of calories, which is imperative for fat loss because physics. Okay? And so, one, if you're not constantly changing things, then you don't need to worry about, maybe I miscalculated something because I haven't measured this before. Or, you're constantly doing something different, so you never really get good at anything, or weighing or measuring any particular thing. That's number one. That's huge. Number two, your decision fatigue goes down. It becomes automatic, right? And then number three, the next thing that's super important to recognize here is that you don't have, repetitive doesn't mean sucky, right? Like, you really gotta think about this. If you could eat something that you really fucking like every fucking day, why would you not? Why would you not eat that every fucking day? It's just silly. So my recommendation, put together your meal plan with things that you really like to eat every day, and make it fit in your calories, and eat it every day, and don't have variety. If you have variety, that's fine. Just know the trade-off you're making. The trade-off for variety is decreased accuracy, more decision fatigue. That's all.